how the stoppage of continuation training affected that.
Mm-hmm.
There is something known as resource management training given to the pilots.
Okay, let me just stop you here. Now that you are telling it on the podcast and it may go in the social media, is it confidential or this is something that can be published?
Oh, it is absolutely non-confidential.
Oh, okay. I'm really...
It is just study of human nature.
Okay. Right.
And actually this report of ours, of that investigation, is on the website.
Oh,
in
okay.
the public domain.
Yeah, fine. Good.
And the folly of fault, what we noticed, has been corrected thereafter.
Oh, right.
Not only that airline,
Mm-hmm.
all other airlines in the world.
Okay.
Therefore, nobody in the aviation sector now feels that training is unnecessary expense.
Oh, yes.
Okay, it so happened that country's authority, civil aviation authority, had a new flight operations manager,
Mm-hmm.
a very experienced person from UK,
Yes.
who joined that, and he noticed that there are a lot of expenses into cockpit resource management,
Yes.
and he felt that was unnecessary, so he cut down that cockpit resource management training.
Right.
The flight operations safety manager objected to that because it was the Acts Ceremonies Department.
Yes.
Straight away. But that operations manager was senior to him, so he didn't really take cognizance of that objection. I'm sure you know in the corporate world that happens
Yes.
from time to time.
Of course, it does.
And sure enough, when we notice the behavior of the pilots of this accident aircraft,
Mm-hmm.
there were a number of shortcomings in their behavior.
Okay.
Now, how we focused ourselves into finding out the details of that, you must have heard the term pilot error.
Yes.
Pilot doesn't make an error intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
So the errors happen most of the time inadvertently.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always a reason or a cause behind that error.
Yes.
So we need to find out as investigators what is the cause making that pilot or that person to make an error.
Right. Yes.
When you understand or analyze that, you'll be able to, entire picture becomes very clear to you.
True.
For example, in that particular scenario, that pilot should not have attempted landing. He should have gone around and make another attempt to land. After making that procedure.
Yes.
Or procedural turn,
Yes.
which is stuck to them.
Yes.
But he decided to press on for landing, and that was against the teaching.
Oh, right.
Now, go back to the training. In that cockpit resource management training,
Mm-hmm.
this is what is done every 6 months.
Yes.
The pilots are given those scenarios
Right.
and told them to find out whether they are pressing for landing when they find it they're uncomfortable to land, or they are choosing to go around and make another attempt.
Yes.
That was not being done regularly in this airline. So that was one of the reasons why that pilot decided to press on
going and reaching that. Yes.
And unfortunately, even after so many years, we keep noticing pilots making similar error every other accident.
Okay.
Especially last 2 accidents which happened.
Yes.
One more was Bangalore
Mm-hmm.
in 2010.
Yes.
Other was in 2020 in Kozhikode.
Mm-hmm.
Similar thing had happened. Both the pilots decided to press on with the landing when they were absolutely sure in their mind that landing is not going to be comfortable for him, And in one case, the co-pilot had warned the captain
Yes.
that not to do that landing but to go around.
Okay.
But that's like a senior manager, that captain felt that he is the boss, so
Yes.
he overruled.
Okay.
And they met their fate.
Unbelievable.
And
I mean, clearly the training is so important. So my message to all the decision makers, business leaders, directors, please do not ignore the training. That's crucial. Mr. Davray, I would like to jump on to next probably point.
Sure.
I know that you are running short of time and you need to be somewhere else. But let me ask you probably, I don't know, I'm struggling a bit which point to pick. I would say I got something called on teamwork and collaboration.
Sure, sure.
I would like to know how Krishna, Lord Krishna, please don't take it as an offense if I say Krishna. I mean, he is Lord Krishna, he's Krishna to me, but how did he kind of gave that message to Arjuna about the teamwork?
you are absolutely right. We, while studying Sri Krishna's advice, particularly in Gita or Bhagwat Geeta, we become so close to him
Yes.
that we don't consider those honorifics like Lord,
Yes.
Bhagwan,
True,
etc.
true.
For us, he is a Krishna.
Yes, Krishna, make it simple.
He is more close to our mind and
Yes.
our heart
Yes,
because he is giving us such a great knowledge,
no doubt.
which was given 5,000 years ago when all these present modern innovations were not there.
True, true.
At that time, he had the insight of giving us
Yes,
such a great knowledge.
yes.
Yes, as far as the teamwork and collaboration are concerned, in chapter 3,
Yes.
Shloka 10, Shri Krishna tells Arjuna that Sahayatnyaha prajaha srishtva purovacha prajapati anena prasavishyadvamesha vah ativashtakam tuk. The words are a bit hard
It
to
is,
understand.
yes.
But let us see the simple meaning of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
words. Cooperation is the foundation of society and success.
My God, he told
5,000 years back.
5,000 years ago. Wow.
And he doesn't only consider corporate world.
Yes.
He considers entire society.
Absolutely.
And the message there is, nothing happens without cooperation. Sahayajna. Sahayajna is cooperation.
Yes.
That means taking everybody together. Do not leave anybody behind.
Yes.
Irrespective what is his capability or how much useful he or she is to us.
Yep.
You know the great example from Ramayana, wherein when Rama Setu was being constructed across the strait going to Lanka,
Yes.
the example is of that squirrel.
Yeah.
She was contributing in her own way,
Yes.
small portion of earth on that Rama Setu.
Yes.
And none of the engineers of Sri Ram or Sri Ram himself felt that was a small contribution.
Yes.
Such an importance is given to the smallest part of that Sahayatna.
Sahayajna.
And this is what Lord Sri Krishna told Arjuna before going into the battle. That every element, every resource what you have
Yes.
is contributing towards your efforts of winning that battle.
Yes.
And that is what, let us further see the meaning of this shloka.
Yeah.
Therefore, while assigning the tasks, the Lord blessed the theme of creation by saying, this meaning is taking us back at the beginning of this universe, wherein the Lord of creation
Yes.
at that time, that was maybe thousands of years back when this human beings or the entire Srishti
Yes.
came in the being. So the Lord of creation advised the creating team.
Yes.
that you are performing the task of creation, which is compared with that of yajna.
Yajna, yes.
In Sanatana Sanskriti, yajna means something doing good. It's called yajna. It's a very generic word.
Yes, yes.
Yajna is not only making fire and
Correct, yes.
giving some ahuti in that.
Yes.
Yajna is making anything for human good or good of this srishti. And this is where the Lord of creation tells them that you are performing the task of creation, which is yajna, and together you are not doing anything singly.
Okay.
It was a team
Team.
doing that work of creation, and he further says that will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation of your souls.
Yes, okay.
Mind you, thousands of years back, the Lord of creation has told these things to his team of creators,
Yes.
which is Lord Shri Krishna is repeating to Arjuna in this case,
Yes.
that, and what the Lord has assured the team, that when you are doing such a sahayajna, that means cooperation with your team,
Yes.
doing any task for that matter, that will lead towards you attaining that universal happiness
Yes.
and solace to your soul. What is our Sanatana Sanskriti tells us ultimately?
Yes.
What is the goal of human life?
Mhm.
The goal of human life is the
I mean, to me, 5,000 years ago, that word saha yajna, saha is togetherness.
Yeah.
So he's saying that don't try to do it alone.
yeah.
Try to get your clan, sit together, be collaborative in your decision making, in your management.
Absolutely.
So that really is speaks volumes
It
about
does.
again management.
Yeah. And I'll quote a small example from my own experience.
Yes.
That was in the year 2005, where I was doing a study in Congo, the African country,
Yes.
about reduction of accident rates. And my team's study was to focus on how to reduce the accidents happening in that part of the world.
Yes.
In that, I had a team of various experts.
Right.
One specialist was from flight operations, an American gentleman. Second specialist was airworthiness or engineering background. He was from Australia. Third specialist from air traffic services background. He was a Canadian gentleman. Fourth specialist was a finance wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He was from France. And fifth specialist was a licensing expert. He was from Middle East.
Okay.
Now the team of 5 people and 6 was myself, the leader of the team.
Yes.
And each one of us had almost 25-30 years of experience behind us in working in that appropriate field.
Right.
Although I knew each one of their subjects, but not in as deep as they knew it.
Okay.
So my task was to lead such a team of specialists
Yes.
or experts.
Yes.
So I was first among the equals.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is where I had to apply those principles of leading a team of specialists where you are first among the equals.
Correct.
You have to respect
Yes.
the experience what they are bringing in on your team.
Yeah. True. True.
And the entire result of that teamwork is reducing the rates of accidents in that part of the world for which we assign the task. It is a similar task like the Lord of creation told thousands of years back.
Correct. True. True.
So it was the same team, or the similar team,
Similar team.
which is addressing a task.
Yes.
And we invoked the blessings of Lord at that time. It started our work. It was going on for about 4 months continuously. And this is where everyone found so pleasant to work with each other.
Nice.
Because they knew that each one is contributing towards that cause.
Yes.
And let me tell you the results of those efforts. That report gave 45 recommendations to the United Nations, which is the highest world body,
Yes.
that if you implement these recommendations, you will be able to reduce the rate of accidents.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was giving you that example of the
Yes, the
my
accidents
experience,
and
reduction of accident rate. And along with those recommendations, we had presented something known as roadmap,
yes.
how to implement those recommendations, and giving them timeline of 3 years to implement those
Yes.
recommendations. And as the luck would have it,
Yes.
that organization decided to implement them,
Yes.
and I received a call after 3 years
Mm-hmm.
that we have implemented your recommendations, why don't you come and re-audit?
Okay.
And it was a pleasure to re-audit that.
Mm-hmm.
Means whatever work you had done 3 years back, you are seeing the results of your recommendations.
Yes.
The entire team was called back, and we were pleasantly surprised that the accident rate, which was
Yes.
before our starting the project,
Yes.
something like 10 accidents per 10 million flight hours,
Yes.
had reduced to 0.01 per 10,000
Oh.
10,000 million flight hours.
Oh, really?
So that was a great achievement we felt,
Yes.
but not my own,
Yes.
or my team's achievement. It was a Sahayajna.
Sahayanya. Sahayanya.
Team effort was not only my team working there,
Yes.
but also that organization which implemented those recommendations.
Yes.
Otherwise, those recommendations would have had no meaning.
Oh, yes. 100%.
And it was also part of our work to motivate that organization to implement those
Implement those,
recommendations.
yes.
And this is what is a team effort. So, as the Lord of Creation says, that brought us tremendous happiness.
Yes.
All right. I don't know if the salvation comes as and when.
As and when, yes. Mr. Davray, I must, in concluding lines, I would like to really thank you so much. Thanks a lot for, spending those precious moments with us and sharing your experiences. And actually, I would not like to say that this will be the last one. I'm sure that the viewers have enjoyed it, and they would like to know and hear more from you. And my promise is you will have Mr. Davray with me again.
Thank you very much, Vijay, and it was a pleasure to talk to you and share some of my experiences with you. Of course, it all comes with the blessing of Lord Sri Krishna,
Yes.
who has given us this gem of wisdom,
Yes. True.
which is
True.
Sri Bhagwat Geeta.
True.
And it is extremely relevant even today's time, or maybe thousands of years later.
Yes.
And I'm quite confident about it. There is wealth of knowledge there. Let us understand it bit by bit.
Sure.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.